is one of the allies of Emerson Mnangagwa that disrespects and undermines retired General Chiwenga. For example, today it wasn't warranted for him to take the name of retired General Chiwenga, but to him he seems to be an easy target. He just had to actually bring his name in. It began with a supporter of retired General Chiwenga, that is Isaac Komichi, on social media, writing a post about Rukeje. He was not even writing a post about retired General Chiwenga. And guess what? Temba Mliswa, in his response, he had to find a way to spite retired General Chiwenga. I think we know that Blessed Geza revealed to us that he was given handsome money to be doing exactly this job. And you know, when Temba Mliswa strike retired General Chiwenga, understand that retired General Chiwenga would have done something to Emerson Mnangagwa, as well as Zwikananda's. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlodipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. It began like this with a supporter of retired General Chiwenga, Isaac Komichi, on X, that is social media. He wrote as follows. He says, "This is General Rukeje, the most educated soldier in Africa, is steering ZANU-PF's economic ship with precision as economic affairs lead in the Politburo, is working 24/7 to craft policies that uplift Zimbabwe's economy. Wanga uchiziva here kuti Zimbabwe inembiri panyaya yekuve nebano bakafunda." So this is what it had absolutely nothing to do with retired General Chiwenga. And Temba Mliswa had actually to screenshot that message, which was speaking about Rukeje. One would have expected him to stick on Rukeje, but listen to how Temba Mliswa responds. He says, during Operation Restore Legacy, he's speaking about something that this fellow did not even actually talk about. He says, during the Operation Restore Legacy, this is the man who did more than anyone. Listen, this is Temba Mliswa now speaking. He was operationally on the ground and made much more impact than your favorites. Now, because the supporter wrote something, that is why Temba Mliswa is coming after him. I have known him for years from his days in the UK starting, and he was always very Zimbabwean, patriotic and everything. Okay, listen now. He's going on to retired General Chiwenga. It's unfortunate that much of the credit relating to soldiers during Restore Legacy was heaped on VP Chiwenga, but the true and the full story won't be complete without characters like Rukeje and SP Moyo, who remained strong even when some wanted to pull out. Much respect to him for his work and efforts, which still need to be celebrated. So that is Temba Mliswa for you, straight hitting retired General Chiwenga. The supporter did not mention the name of retired General Chiwenga. He did not even talk about Operation Restore Legacy. Now, Temba Mliswa is one of the individuals. I don't know what exactly, why he is fighting so much with retired General Chiwenga. I'm yet to find out, except that he was paid to do so. Now, people respond to him. I didn't want to respond. Someone says, VP Chiwenga was the core of the ZDF. Ndivo vakaisa vakomana pa parade. Vakavapa ma instructions. Chete kana uripovo. Aunga zizwinsise izwi. After a successful operation, pa debrief, you can't praise munu atuma kubasa kuti ashanda kufura aronga. Someone says, which restore legacy are you talking about? Someone says, don't lie, the units that executed restore legacy, mechanized brigade and presidential guards, which was under General Sikauke and Sanyato respectively. General Rukeche played a peripheral role. The operations were directly managed and coordinated by General Chiwenga and Sibanda. Someone says, not a single day passes without mentioning General Chiwenga. If Chiwenga had not led the army against Chiuri and Bonyongwe, what would have been the case? Credit goes to the leader, not forgetting Air Marshal Piri, whom you deliberately omit in your praises. Someone says, nonsense, man, you're talking shit. Chiwenga alone commanded the tanks to come out in the streets. That alone in 10 times more than Chikeje did in Dava. So, now is, and also you must remember something. I think let me just send this to you. It's my comment now. It's very important. There is what is counterintelligence. I've seen a lot of people do not realize this. Emerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa at the moment, since the passing of Blessed Geza, he is working hard on counterintelligence. What is counterintelligence? By actually seeking to divide your opponent, the camp of your opponents, make them to rebel against each other, make them to be enemies, and actually divide them so that you can rule them. There will be a lot of lies, there will be a lot of schemings. Now you see, it started with Temba Mliswa. He saw someone praising Rukeche. Rukeche has nothing to do with what is happening. Now Temba Mliswa, in an effort to make people hate Rukeche, he is pretending as if Rukeche was better than Chiwenga. Now, if you are not careful, you will focus on this is created by Temba Mliswa. He is watching and enjoying when other supporters are now actually on Rukeche. And most probably, if Rukeche is shown these tweets, he's bound to sort of like develop some hatred towards retired General Chiwenga. I've seen also there are some platforms which I strongly believe they are run by the Central Intelligence Organization, be it on YouTube, who are now saying, yes, Sevia Kasukwere poisoned Blessed Geza. The idea is to cause division in the people they think are actually in the Blessed Geza camp. So and so poisoned, so and so. Now you will begin to see each other with suspicion. Lies spread very fast. Sometimes very, very few people can actually verify that this is a lie, this is the truth. So be careful of counterintelligence. It is going to be used, the most in an effort to try and divide, so that Mnangagwa understands that when Zimbabweans or when supporters of a certain revolution are divided, they are bound not to achieve their goals. So people should actually pay attention on these issues. It's very, very important. I'm seeing a lot of it happening on social media, counterintelligence tactics by the regime of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa in an effort to try and divide the Blessed Geza camp. Even though Blessed Geza has passed away, his camp remains intact. And that is the threat to Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. So people should actually pay very special attention to these issues. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okancube Omhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I